Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
At some point in the future, I will likely have to do a full-on dedicated live broadcast showing you what I have installed on my iPhone, and that will be probably 3 hours in length. I had posted something earlier this year showing you all the apps that I have installed on my iPad, and I swear, a day cannot go by when someone doesn't ask what I have installed. And I'm grateful that you want to know. And it's not that I don't want to share it, it's just that I would, if I don't do it, like, keep it to once a year, I would never get anything done, because that's all I would do is talk about the apps that I have installed, because I have a lot of apps installed. So knowing that this holiday season, quite a few people had picked up their first Android device, their first iOS device potentially, we started with a series of articles, or will likely be a series of articles talking about some must-have apps. So if you're in the camp that has iOS, iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, we have 23 must-have apps that you must install if you have iOS. And just going to read a few of them from the article that we linked in the description. And of course, if you want the links, you know where to go, lockergnome.com. Some of these, may be familiar to you in terms of brand. Dropbox, Evernote, we've talked about those before. Words with Friends, I know that one's very popular. I've played it for a while and realized that the people I was playing with, they were cheating with Words with Friends. They didn't really make them my friends anymore. They were more like enemies. Bejeweled Blitz, and I believe that's free with in-app purchases. Bejeweled itself, the original, was free in the App Store the other day. I told you about it if you followed me on Google Plus or Facebook. I shared it there. See, I kind of share those tips and tricks beyond the YouTube videos or the posts on lockergnome.com. Star Walk is a fun little astronomy app. You could have picked that one up for free at Starbucks a couple of weeks ago if you didn't know that. Another app that we do recommend, Tango, for making video calls. And the nice thing about Tango is that you can make video calls from your phone to a Windows PC. They have a conduit. So it's kind of like FaceTime for Windows with a conduit back to iOS or, the iPhone. And it also works over 3G. I did a Tango call on Thanksgiving with my family because they weren't connected to Wi-Fi, but we just used Tango to do a video chat. It was kind of neat. Of course, Skype has a client available. That's another must-have. We also recommend something that you may not have heard of, Food Spotting. And this is kind of like a place where you can share all the pictures of your food. Or you could see all the pictures of the food that other people might be eating, people that you are friends with. And this is something that to keep in mind. Don't just go into the App Store and pick out what they have listed as their top apps. Certainly they have some good stuff there. But, keep in mind that you have an unlimited or near unlimited capacity to store apps. And if you don't use one as frequently as something else, you can get rid of it. You can always go back to it. The purchase is tied to your iTunes account, so you can not worry about having to rebuy something if you've purchased it already. You can restore that purchase. Well, we've listed several others in the article. You can agree, you can disagree. You can probably find something new. And I don't know if Diana's not in the home office right now, but she loves looking at pictures of food. I don't know why. She does. It's something that makes her happy. I don't know if she's heard of Food Spotting before. Now she will have heard of Food Spotting and possibly even using it. Honey, have you heard of Food Spotting? She just walked into the home office. Food Spotting, it's an app we recommend for iOS. We recommend it in the lockergnome.com article. You can download it for free, and you can see what other people, all your friends on Food Spotting, are eating. Cool. Yeah, it is kind of neat. Because I told them that you like looking at pictures of food.
Yeah,
getting ideas, yeah. I just like eating. iOS can help with that too, finding places to eat. We've recommended a couple of those related apps and others. So we've got a good starting point for you. If you're looking for power user apps, we've got them. And certainly are always looking for other app recommendations. If you had, let's say, a top 23 list yourself, top 5, top 2, whatever, what would be your must-have list of apps? And I could say iOS apps, but here's the thing. So many of these applications are available cross-platform. So even if you're saying, I don't have iOS, you might still want to pay attention because there may be a counterpart for your operating system. Cyber Tourniquet says, food looks better than Chris. Thanks for that. My ego just took a beating.